Welcome to our video on the sectors of the Indian economy. Today, we will explore the primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector, which together form the backbone of India's economic structure. The primary sector involves activities that directly extract or harvest natural resources. Agriculture, fishing, mining, and forestry are some examples of the primary sector in India. This sector includes industries that extract raw materials for other sectors of the economy. It serves as a foundation for all other industries. Since most of the products are obtained from agriculture and allied activities, it is also called as agricultural sector. The next is the secondary sector, also called as industrial sector, which focuses on transforming raw materials from the primary sector into finished goods. This sector includes secondary processing of raw materials, and sometimes is also called as the production sector. The secondary sector transforms resources, raw materials collected from the nature, into artificial resources, human-made objects for use by people. Industries such as manufacturing, construction, food manufacturing, and textile fall under this sector. Lastly, we have the tertiary sector. Unlike the other two sectors, this sector is involved in the production of services rather than goods, therefore is also known as the services sector. IT encompasses a wide range of businesses, including financial institutions, real estate, commerce, schools, hotels, and restaurants. Basically, if you are paying someone to do something for you, or you are buying something from someone else, you are participating in the tertiary sector. The tertiary sector is important because it is the sector of the economy in which the majority of people in developed countries are employed. In other words, it's where the money is.
Now let us see if there is any relation between these three sectors. The question is, are these sectors interdependent? Yes, they are. All the three sectors, primary, secondary, and tertiary, are related and interdependent to each other. Primary sector makes possible the extraction of natural resources, which is then used by the secondary sector for manufacturing and making a final product. All this while, the tertiary sector helps in the smooth functioning and development of primary and secondary sectors. Let us take the following example. Primary sector is responsible for the extraction of iron through mining. This iron is then taken to the secondary sector for manufacturing through the transportation system like trucks, that falls into tertiary sector. The extraction process is supported by the financing and information technological institutions, again, which is a part of tertiary sector. It is through the secondary sector that the natural resource iron is changed into other forms through the process of manufacturing. Manufacturing again need the support of the service sector in the form of engineers, electricians, etc. Iron is changed into iron sheets and then into vehicles for transportation. Once manufactured, the vehicles are sold through various trading agencies. These vehicles are used for providing services in the tertiary sector and at the same time support the primary and the secondary sectors to carry out their processes. Let us take one more example of sugar cane. The primary sector involves production at the most basic level, that is through exploitation of natural resources. Cultivation of sugarcane is an agricultural activity which comes under the primary sector. Raw materials from the primary sector are converted into processed goods through manufacturing in the secondary sector. Using sugarcane as raw material, jaggery and sugar is made in the factories. The tertiary or service sector provides support to the process of production. It includes transportation, storage, marketing, and sale of products. For instance, transportation of sugarcane from the fields to the sugar mills. Further on, the transportation of jaggery and sugar from factories and sugar mills to the markets. The farmer from primary sector also needs fertilizers and seeds which are processed in some factory that falls under secondary sector and which will be delivered to his doorstep by some means of transportation that is under tertiary sector. In this way, for every little process there is interdependence of the three sectors of the economy on each other. Hope you all have understood the interdependence between these sectors of an economy. Happy learning!